So just to give you a little background on myself, I do real estate. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania to do real estate, and I started my LLC. I started my LLC not even knowing what I was doing. I just did it. I just did it. So the reason, the what I do with my LLC right now is that whenever I get paid as a real estate agent, whenever I get paid from my company, they pay me, they pay my LLC. That money goes into my LLC. And what I do with that money now, because as a real estate agent, you don't get taxed. So now that I have this money going into my LLC, um, I actually elected my LLC to be taxed as an S corporation, but that's another subject. But I have tax breaks. I have tax breaks now because of the way that I'm doing it, the way that I'm carrying, the money. So when it comes to LLC, there's a lot of tax breaks that come with that. But I'm not here to talk about tax breaks. I'm here to talk about how you can build the business you want with an LLC. You don't have to have a business to start an LLC. An LLC is a business in itself, meaning that you say, all right, you know what? I want to start a business, an LLC. Not nothing physical, not no location, opening up a store, opening up a building, no, nothing like that. This is nothing, this is paperwork. So you say, you know what? My name is my name is my name is Brandon. I want to open up I'm gonna start an LLC and name it Brandon Styles. Brandon Styles LLC. That's what I'm gonna name it. All right, so you go ahead, you file with the state, you file with the state, Brandon Styles LLC. They say it's all good, everything goes through. You do your paperwork how it's supposed to be done, and now you have an LLC. Now what is this? What do I have? What you have is a business legally on document. You have a legal entity that's a business. You have a business that it doesn't have a physical location, but you have it. It's documented. So what can you do with this business, right? At this point, let's say you're 18, you ain't got no money, you ain't doing nothing. You just working at McDonald's or something. Or maybe you 40 and you working at McDonald's. Who knows? It get real sometimes. But when when you do that, right? Now now what you do is you build business credit. You build business credit. You open up a bank account. You can open up a bank account. You know, um, I have I have some business credit that I'm going to be talking about with that too. That's another subject. Um, but when you build business credit, right, with an LLC, once you do this, right, it's not like personal credit. When you're building business credit, you know that these offers ain't gonna be 300, 500, 1,000. Like they do personal credit when you building personal credit. You know, when you building business credit, you're gonna start with 5, 10, 50, 100,000, 250,000. They're gonna give you, especially if you already have good credit and you use your credit to get business credit. If you have great credit, that's actually something that's gonna actually put you in a good rank with business credit. So, you know, if you have regular credit, right? Let's say you wanted to buy a house. I want to buy a house. Matter of fact, I want to invest in real estate. The market in Philly it's to me it's not it's not really that good for a starter investor that doesn't have any money. But there's ways around all of that. I will talk about all of that. So now when you have, if you want to buy a property, right? And let's say you want to use your personal credit, you're going to have a lot of credit because they rate you. You already know your credit is rated, is they rate your credit based off of your usage. So if you have a $50,000 credit card and you use that $50,000 buying a investment property, right? You know that's gonna really kill your score, because that don't look good. Now, when you do that same exact thing with business credit, that's a whole different ball game. So you can have a $50,000 credit card and use $50,000 on that credit card, you know, and it's not going to affect your business credit as long as you make your payments, And I think it's such a good way to use your credit, to buy real estate when you first starting. Because just to give you a perfect scenario, you built you out here, right? You started your LLC, and you built your business credit. I'm not gonna get into how to build business credit right in this video. I'm gonna talk about that in another video. So you built your business credit, right? They gave you 50,000. They gave you $50,000 in credit. Now there are houses out here, depending where you at. Maybe where you at, the houses might be way cheaper or way more, but it doesn't matter. So let's say you find a house, right? Like right now, like where I'm at, and these houses, some of them are around me, and a lot of them ain't. Most of them ain't. Out of 10 of the houses, only one might be around me, and chances of it being at a good price are 50-50. So you find this house, right? 30,000. You buy this house for 30,000. The house needs about $10,000 worth of work, because it only really needs cosmetics. It only needs, like, little light cosmetics, get the floors done again, and renew the cabinets, kitchen cabinets, and stuff like that. So you spend about, let's say you spend the whole 50 on buying this house and fixing this house. So now you spent the whole $50,000 on credit, right, on this house, right? Mind you, it's not a mortgage, so your monthly payments is not going to be $600 and nothing like that. So now you done bought this house for 30. You done invested your 10-20,000, and now what you do is you flip this house. You don't keep it. You don't want to keep this house. Never fall in love. You know, keep your business, keep it business. Keep everything with business. What you want to do is create a cushion. You create a cushion, and you flip this house, you pay off that 50,000, and maybe you made 100,000, maybe you made 80,000, whatever. It don't even matter. What matters is that you done made about 40, 50,000. Maybe you even made $100,000 off of this property. And I'm talking about profit. And once you do that, you pay off that you pay off that $50,000 credit card that you used, you know, and now you have this real cash to play with, to do the same exact thing you just did, to repeat the same steps again. But now you can do it with your cash, and now you can just use that credit card for renovation purposes with the properties, just to use it, just to keep building credit with your business. I mean, you do this about 3 times, you'll have about $300,000. And when it comes to this LLC game, you know, once you sell that property, and you invest that money in another property, that's another tax break. You don't have to pay taxes on that. So, I mean, it's a lot of homework you gotta do, but you know, I'll give you the game if you just follow, subscribe to this channel. So subscribe, like, comment. Any questions, man? Let me know. I'm gonna be on this joint answering whatever you know your questions is, or your questions are. So let me know what's up.